one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off the Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling in his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proving ground tonight. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. So all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's gonna get in your face. He's gonna try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to make another major statement here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle,
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, so somehow Ali Abdelaziz let these guys sign on the dotted line. Kamaru Usman and Khabib Nurmagomedov. This was a dream matchup for fans. Candidly, one I didn't think would materialize, but Dana White got it done.
Dana White got it done. That's something that you say sometimes and you never understand how he got it to happen. Got some extra zeros in those bank accounts. But when you look at the matchup, you understand that Khabib has to take him down. He has to get Usman down, but how do you get down the guy that's a multiple-time national champion, a multiple-time U.S. national team member? This fight is such a great matchup because they are both evenly matched across their greatest strength, which is the wrestling. Can Khabib survive if this fight takes place on the feet? Guess we're about to find out.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, side control now.
That was a slick transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Kamaru. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant back mount now. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. He's got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. 1 minute to go in the round. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. Usman's in half guard. Round two next.
Stop.
Nice work. Wow. All those extra hours you put in the gym have really paid off tonight. I want you to keep doing it. Push the pace on this guy. They think you're...
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And that man, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Oh, good work with the jab there. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, but he misses. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Right on the button. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Jab gets the attention of his opponent. Usman's elbow attempt here. That one blocked by the defense. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice judo toss for him. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 3 minutes to go in round 2.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Relentless pressure from the top by Usman. While working out of side control here, his opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. While working pretty effectively from the top here, nice ground and pound by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position, he lands another ground strike there. Usman's able to transition back to side control now. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kamaru Usman. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
He cannot handle the dominance on the ground. You're controlling everything on the ground. Just be careful when you're in his guard.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the Godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Nurmagomedov. And a nice job, at least. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle. This is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Usman getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Changing the position. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, going to town with the hammer fist here. Good work on the ground and pound by Usman.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges. Oh, that's so right. Oh, beautiful level change. He passes to half guard. Triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
10 seconds to go in the round. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
Stop!
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. We're going to do in this round.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. The guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Usman's in half guard. Side control now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
That Kamaru looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. That was nice.
North-south position. Usman's got the full mount.
In the half guard.
Usman ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. I need more elbows from the top.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kamaru locked in. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Getting the mount here.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Outstruck you. Landed more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound away.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round.
Jab is on point right now. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, hip toss to get him down. Making all these shots count. Good work from the top here by Usman.
He passed the half guard.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Usman's pass attempt denied.
Oh, right into mount. try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Your winner by submission.
What a fight! What a fight!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke. And still, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so a lot of fighters have suffered from a similar fate against Khabib Nurmagomedov. You heard it there from Buff. He gets it done by submission tonight.
This is the world. When you're having to grapple with Khabib Nurmagomedov,